Join today our next Club Fit Challenge starting April 3rd. 60 days to transform your life with thousands in prizes and giveaways inside our brand new Club Fit app with proven results. Daily workouts by professional trainer Miss Kim Lyons, customized recipes and nutrition plans, and an incredibly supportive community and accountability. Join today.
I lost 10.5 inches and 6 pounds.
My wake-up call was when my granddaughter said that I should be wearing a bra.
At the end of it, I ended up losing 40 pounds.
I lost over almost 25 pounds.
The best part of it for me was literally the community. Not only was there accountability, it was fun, y'all.
My body fat percentage went from 16.8% to 12.9%.
I was able to drop over 13 pounds and just under 10 inches.
I go by the weight of my clothes, so if there are some pants that I have on my daughter that I can't fit, and now I can fit them after this challenge, that's a win-win for me.
It's truly changed my life in every way.
I lost 25 pounds and 15 inches off of my body.
It has helped me gain confidence.
I'm starting to wear skinny jeans.
Got more energy now. We've lost a considerable amount of weight. And it was a lot more fun because I knew I was challenging my husband. And I was going to beat him.
So, you in?
Oh my God. I literally can't get every time. It's like, I'm wearing skinny jeans and I just like every time I just love it. I was editing the video and I was listening, to some of the testimonials, and we've got so many more testimonials. And here's the thing, guys, in our next promotional video, how many of you guys want to see your face in there, right? So we're going to show you guys how to be able to submit your results and your story, because we want to get a chance to hear, because that's the thing that we enjoy the most, is not just completing a challenge, is hearing the feedback of the small wins that you've had over the course of this and the habits that have been forming for you to be able to make that, not obtainable, but sustainable results, because you're either growing your health or you're depleting it, right? And it's one of those things that we want to continue growing this. And anytime that you hear somebody saying maintaining, it always just gives me like this ick. I don't know if it's like, don't get maintaining off of me, right? Because maintaining is something that generally means for most people declining. And just the idea of, trying to maintain something, it was like, well, I'm trying to maintain my marriage. How does that sound? That doesn't sound very good, right? So I'm trying to maintain my money. That doesn't. So, the word maintenance doesn't usually have a lot of power in it. Or it's kind of like when someone says, try. We know what that means for the most part. And that's not what we're doing. We're not here to try. We're here to do. We don't have any try babies in the Club Fit Challenge. So, all right, we have get it done. Nike, just do it. They probably had that logo just right? So, but in any event, before we get into it, we're going to share with you guys a few things here today. We're going to talk a little bit about, obviously, how to submit for the end of our January challenge. We're going to share with you a little bit about what's next and the opportunities to be able to continue to be a part of our Club Fit Challenge, as well as our Club Fit community. But to kick us off here today, I'm so grateful that she is here, and the amount of time, energy, and work that she's put in to the years of wisdom and experience, the decades of wisdom and experience that she's put in to putting together this amazing program. Now, for many of you, this is our first run through our brand new app and our brand new system. And so I want you to do me a quick favor here, real quick, since we have the ability to. I haven't muted everybody to where you can't unmute, but if you could unmute, and I want to give her like a real introduction, right? So if you're in a place that you can't unmute, I just want you to just give it up here, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Kim Lyons.
What's happening?
Thank you, wow. Thank you, Kim.
You rock, Kim.
I feel like we should do some push-ups or something now just to celebrate. How about spots? I'm not so much a push-up girl. Thank you guys so much. Jesse, you're so awesome. I appreciate that. You guys, if you're somewhere where you can't turn on your camera, I totally get it. But note, I don't do my hair, no judgment zone here. You guys turn on your camera so I can see your pretty little faces, because I love you all. That's all I have to say is it is so nice to see your faces. There you guys are. You can have a messy house. You can have messy hair. It's all good. That's what you get when you work with a trainer. You don't usually see me in a suit. I'm pretty cash. So you guys, this is not the end, as Jesse said earlier, and I'm going to take this right from his mouth. It's not an 8-week journey. It is an 80-year journey. It is a lifelong journey. And hopefully you enjoyed enough that you want to stay on the ride. And I think this challenge has been really different in that we learned so much. You know, it's like, even at having done this for 20 plus years, I learn every single day. Every day I'm learning something new, and I'm continuing to work on it and make it a challenge and make it fun for myself. So, you know, there's going to be times where you're like, you know what, I just need a cheeseburger and some fries right now. And there's going to be other times where you're like, you know what, I'm going to crush it this week and let's just go full force. So know that you're human and, you know, embrace that journey. And where we go from here is going to be just as much fun as it was on day one, probably more fun because now you're that much farther ahead. So when you look back on the last 8 weeks, I want you guys to think about where you started. What were your fears? What were you worried about? What were you thinking about? And how did your mindset shift during it all? What did you learn? What are you going to stick with? What are you going to continue to work on? Go back and print out that habit tracker, okay? That's the number one thing I want you guys to do. Go back, print out the habit tracker. Don't try and cram and go like watch everything you didn't watch and do everything you didn't do and freak out. You don't need to do that. What I want you guys to do is download that habit tracker and pick 3 or 4 things to focus on. That's it. The worst thing you can do is totally overwhelm yourself and get in that panic frenzy. It's a small step-by-step journey, and sometimes those tiny little steps will add up to huge results. And you'll just turn around one day and you'll be like, wow, what just happened? I didn't feel like I was working that hard, and I actually lost a few pounds. So that's where we're aiming to get to. I was working with another girl, and she just came back from a ton of vacations, and she goes, you know what, this is the first time that I was on vacation and I stepped on the scale, and just that mindset, she goes, I was just ready to have this horrible number. And she goes, I lost weight on vacation. And she goes, I wasn't even thinking about it. She's like, I ate what I wanted to, which most of the time was healthy because I felt good. She's like, I was walking more and I was doing all these things. She goes, but I wasn't concentrating on it so hard. I didn't overthink everything, and I did really well. So that's what I want you guys to start thinking about. So reprint that habit tracker. Be proud of everything that you've done. Trust me when I tell you that there's probably not very many people, if anybody, who completely did every last little thing in this challenge. If you did, I want to say kudos, because it's a lot. It's a lot in there. And as I've mentioned in some of the other Zooms, I really do put in so many elements because I want you to be able to take what you need. And that's going to change as the weeks go. What you need in this program is always going to be fluctuating. So habit tracker, that's where you go, guys. Okay, habit tracker, print it out, write down tonight, not tomorrow morning, not Monday, tonight. Print it out, write it down, start tomorrow, okay? Because this is not the end. It's just the new chapter of a new beginning. Okay.
Perfect. So I hope that makes sense, guys. And this is something that is so wildly important when it comes to our business. And, you know, and our health specifically is one of those things that's actually very different, because you got do it all, right? So let's talk a little bit about submitting, right? So we have a scale, right? You get on the scale, you get off the scale, right? So, but the scale is not your friend all the time. I want you to know that, right? So, and although we want to applaud the people that are not losing, you know, because usually when you lose something, you want to find it again. But how many guys got something you want to lose? You don't want to find it again. You want to release. I'm releasing these pounds. I'm releasing these kilos. Because I ain't finding this shit ever again, right? So that's kind of what we're thinking about here when we're releasing, right? However, and we're going to applaud that, right? So where we're letting go of some things that we're not going to go find again. But at the same time, there's what they call that NSV. I don't know if you guys know those NSVs. Now, what does the NSV stand for? It's non-scale victories. Non-scale victories, in fact, inside of the Club Fit, when you notice it from inches, from things, from your pictures, but here's the thing is this might not show up on the scale, but your energy, your clarity, your mentality, right? Your decisions that you're making, where, those are the things where you're talking about non-scale victories that we're so excited to not only have had over these last 60 days, but continue to start kind of having those over this. But let's talk a little bit about results and completing your results. So, okay, now there's a few different things. We want you to do your measurements, right? So do your measurements and put those in there. Do your weigh-ins and do those things, right? So, but I don't want you to be in a place where you're beating yourself up about something just because you're not where you wanted to be or whatever it is, right? So we're going to be real about where we are so we can make progress and where we're going and be making good decisions, because that's what's going to get us to the results that we want, right? Now, I had a pretty incredible challenge in spite of a lot of travel. I mean, I was traveling through Italy, which y'all know what it's like to travel to Italy and be like on Club Fit, right? No, and honestly, like, I wish I could tell you it was painstaking, but I did great, right? And it wasn't that challenging because I had the right things. The only thing that I'm very angry about slightly is how Kim is a leg assassin with some of these workouts when I was in Italy doing them in the hotel. And I was very mad at Kim for like a solid 48 hours because I couldn't walk straight, and I was doing a training and they were like, what is wrong with you? And I was like, there's this woman named Kim. And, so in all seriousness, let's talk about submitting your results. So I recorded a quick video for you guys that explains how this is going to happen to submit your results, right? And so I'm going to play that for you guys, and we're also going to give you access to this video, so that way when you go to our website, it's going to be simple for you to be able to understand and simple for people to be able to submit. And especially for those that didn't make it on this Zoom, they can just watch this video in order for them to be able to submit their results for the January Club Fit Challenge. So I'm going to pull this video up here real quick. You're going to notice a common background because I was just here. And then it cuts to a video that I made from how to be able to put your submissions together. So let's see if I can get this done. And then we'll share with you, after you're submitting, what is next coming up here for April for all of our challengers, as well as everyone that wants to stay in the community. So here we go. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Ta-da. Hello, Club Fit Challenger, Jesse McPherson here, and we put together this short, quick video to show you how to submit your results for your body transformation in order to be eligible for all the amazing prizes and the contest. And so this is for our January 2023 challengers, where your 60-day challenge is coming to a close here, and we have opened up submissions today. It's available for you to submit your results today, and the close of submissions is going to be happening this Friday, which is March 24th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So the end of the day Friday is your last chance to submit, but it is available for you to submit right now. Now, in order to do your submission, we wanted to be able to get the best quality of your before and after of your body transformation. And so in order to do that, we're actually not going to be doing it through the app. Part of the two reasons why is, number one is when you do the comparison side by side inside the app, the quality of the images actually have gone down quite a bit, and we want to be able to have the best quality images for you and for your marketing to be able to share socially. But the second reason why is we didn't want to go into the app to be able to pull your comparison without your consent. So, because I know some of you guys put different before and afters in there. And so in order to submit your body transformation results, you're going to have to do an extra step here, which is put together a collage of your before and afters, which is your front, side, and back, before and front, side, and back after. Now, many of you already have a program or app to be able to do this, which is easy. And for some of you, this is super simple. For those of you that have never done something like this, maybe you got to go find a 12-year-old to help you do it probably faster than it takes for you to turn your computer on. But we also have a very simple app that is free to download that actually walks you through exactly how to do it. So I'm actually going to cut to that video that walks you through how to create your before and after body transformation collage of your front, side, back, before and afters. And I'll be right back here to show you how to submit your results. If you already have a picture collage program or application, you can use whatever you have, whether you use Canva or PicStitch or something else. If you don't, here's a free one that you can download. It's called Pick Collage. So you go to Pick Collage in your app store on Android or on iPhone, and you download it. They do have an annual subscription and a VIP upgraded membership, premium membership. Do not pay for it. You do not need it, right? So once you download this application and you open it up, this is going to be the home screen.
right to the left-hand side, you're going to see the area that says grids. So what I want you to do is I want you to click on that little red box that says grids, and it's going to take you to the different grids. What you're going to select on the top is the one that says 9 by 16, if you see on the top. So this is the size that you're going to create your collage in. Now, if you scroll down, okay, a little bit, you're going to see the one that has 6. It's right in the middle there, okay, 2, 2, and 2. When you select that, this is the collage that you're going to build your before and after body transformation photo from. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, when you click on one of the squares, it's going to pop up. Do you want to put text? Do you want to put a sticker? Do you want to put a photo? Now, if you click photo, it's going to take you to your photo album. Now, you can just scroll back and forth to find your before pictures, okay, in there. Or I actually have mine, if you click on top, in a separate album. I've created an album for my before and after pictures already. So I already have all of mine in an album, okay? Now you can just select the individual photos and click 1 and then click on the next grid and then click 2 and then click on the next grid, or you can select all 6. So the 6 photos that we are selecting is our before front, our before side, and our before back. The next one is our after front, our after side, and our after back photo. Now, once you've selected your photos, on the top right-hand side, you're going to click that checkbox, that little teal one that says go. It's going to put your photos in there. Now, if you individually put them in, it'll put them into the right section. If you just select all 6, it's going to randomly throw them in there. So you're going to have to move your photos around to the right spot. And how you do that is you just drag and drop them. So I've got my before photo front on top, my before photo left. I've got my back photo, and I got my photos here. So I've just relocated them. So on the left-hand side is my befores. The after photos are on the right, okay? So now these photos that I've taken, I'm gonna do my front on the top, side on the middle, back on the bottom. But what I can do here is I can literally take my fingers here and zoom in on these photos, which I want to do, okay? Now, do not edit your photos, okay? So what we're doing here is we just want to zoom in so we can create a little bit better view of my before and after. Now, remember, this is not for your submission. This is for your voting. Remember, people are going to be voting on these. So you want to zoom that in. So look at that, right? So, and I'm going to zoom in, just do this here real quickly so you guys can see. Done. So I've got my collage done. Now, what do you do when you're done? Well, you click the button on the top right that says done. When you hit done, it's going to ask, do you want to remove the watermark in the ad? That means you're going to pay for it. We don't need you to pay for it. We don't care about watermarks. They're totally fine. You're just going to hit that little button underneath that says save to library. When you hit save to library, it's going to send you to an ad. Do not click on the ad. You do not need the ad. It's just an advertisement, right? So you're going to close that out. So you're going to see that little check mark that says saved to library. So what happened is your photo got saved to your photo library. It's going to be in your photo library in your computer and your phone. Okay? Now you can obviously do this on the computer if you want, but most of you're going to do it on your phone because it's very simple to do that way. So now that you have your pic collage of your front, side, and back before and after, what you're going to do is go to clubfitsubmit.com. Once again, that's clubfitsubmit.com. You also find access to that link on our website. You'll find access to that link in your app, so it shouldn't be hard to find. But once again, clubfitsubmit.com. And when you get there, you're going to see this page, and it's very, very simple. First thing you're going to do is you're going to put in your first and your last name. I think we should all be able to do that. Pretty simple. Next is the name on your secret account. Now, if this is your name, then you're just going to put your name again. But it's very simple. If you have a business name, like I have my secret account underneath my business, which is Max Savage. Okay, so I would put that in here. Next is your agent ID number or your customer ID number here with secret 11580. And then underneath that, the email you use to log into your app for your Club Fit Challenge. Now, underneath that is where you're going to upload your pic collage. It's very simple. You just click here, or you can drag and drop. You go to your photo library, right? So I have mine. If you just created it, it'll be right there in your most recent photos. I have mine stored here in a little pic collage. This is an old one from a previous challenge that I did. My new one's coming. You guys will see here when I submit. But underneath there, you're going to have a couple things here, which is your 3 things that you like the most during the challenge. You're going to put that 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we want to get your feedback on what you really enjoyed. And then what are 3 things that we could do more, better, or different in the future for challenges so we can continue to improve this this program for the next Club Fit Challenger, as we have enrollment open for our April challenge right now to get as many people into that program as possible, and especially with our Get Fit for Free program. Now, last but not least, underneath there, once you put in your 1, 2, 3s on that, okay, is we have our consent to be able to use your image and or your likeness. Now, right down here on the bottom, you're going to see, are you going to allow us to be able to use it for maybe our website or before and after or our marketing purposes, okay? Now, you can select yes, we'll let you use it. You can select no, and regardless if it's yes or no, it will not disqualify you from the competition. But if you would, we would encourage you to do yes so we can share your amazing results. Now, underneath that, lastly, is just our terms and conditions here, and especially from everything with Kim and our disclaimers. And underneath that, you're going to hit submit, and kaboom. Very, very simple. Woohoo, you did it. So thumbs up, you have submitted for your January Club Fit submission. So we are super excited for you to find out who the winners are going to be. It's going to take us about 2 weeks here to be able to get all the winners. We will post that here through our Telegram. We'll post it on our app. We'll post it inside of your challenge, right? So to make sure, and also to let the winners know. Now, again, top 10 in both categories, men and women, are winning our Spark Hydrate water bottle that tracks your water intake, branded Club Fit. And then the top 3 are getting cash and product credit, and our number 1 is getting that hour-long session with Dr. Cohn. So go out there, get those before and after, get your after pictures done, go ahead and create your pic collage, and then go submit at clubfitsubmit.com. And we can't wait to see you guys on our Zoom, where we're going to be sharing the results of all the testimonials and all the amazing winners. So pretty simple stuff, guys. Hopefully that you got it, right? So here's what you need. All you got to do, go down pic collage, put it together. If you have your own, front, side, back, you can't really mess it up. Now, one thing, pet peeve of Kim's, bigger pet peeve of mine. So now, I don't know. We're competing on who has the bigger pet peeve on your before and afters. We talked about it at the beginning, which was like clean background, right? If you have an image behind you, that is not a clean background. If you have your closet behind you, not a blank background, right? So it's like, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Worst case scenario, if you got to put a sheet somewhere because you're like, I don't have a white wall, just put it on a sheet, right? So, you know, you could do it, I promise, okay? So, but we want to make sure, and here's the reason why. I'm telling you right now, there are people that would have probably won in previous competitions and been voted from the panel of judges if they had their before and after pictures done in the way that we told them to do them, right? So here's the thing. You want to go submit. You can submit today, you can submit tomorrow, and you have until Friday. So you basically got a little over 48 hours here, all right, to submit your results. And then we're going to put that into the our panel of judges here to be able to find out who is going to be in the top and who is going to be our number 1, number 2, and number 3. If you have any questions about that, go ahead and drop it down there in the chat box and let me know. So that way you guys can ask any questions about submitting. You do not need to submit your measurements. So you only need to submit your before and afters transformation for this particular challenge. So your measurements are for you. Obviously you want to track that and keep track on it. So it's very simple. So Shard, nothing fits anymore for me. That is a good problem. We call that a champagne problem. So when you're like, I gotta go buy new clothes, exactly. So we're super excited about that. Kim, anything here on submitting and finishing out here these last couple of days that is important for us to go over?
Hang on. There we go. There are a few questions, Jesse, that I'm going to let you answer because I don't know, you guys. I'm letting Jesse do the judging and the whatnots of submission, but people want to know if they need to submit their measurements. And then there was also, so you want the zoomed photos. So I'll answer that one. Yeah, you guys, whatever you feel shows your progress the best. Sometimes if you're really far away, you know, you can't see it all, but if you feel like you've lost a lot of weight on your lower body, especially for us chicks that have a lot of in the hips and thighs, we want to see all that. So whatever you feel shows your progress the best, that's what we want you to focus in on. Obviously calves, they just sort of stay the same. I don't know. When we lose weight, we lose it from the top all the way in. So this is usually the last thing to come off, you know, it's like, anyway, you get it. So Jesse, what's up with the measurements?
Yeah, so the measurements you don't have to submit because we have that data from the app. So that's easy for us, you know. So we have your data from the app, we have your data from your weight loss, we have all that data from inside of the app. So that's not something that you need to share with us. What we didn't want to do is we didn't want to go in without your consent to pull pictures because we don't know what you put in there. And we wanted to make sure that that is a private space for you. So if you're putting comparisons in there that you don't want anyone to have access to, we don't have access to that. And so that is all on you. So in order to submit your results, that's all we need you to do. All we need you to do is make your pic collage, put it in there, clubfitsubmit.com. And if you go to Club Fit Challenge, it'll point you in the right direction. Get into your app, it'll point you in the right direction. So you're going to be good on that. So here's the deal. So what's next, right? So what's next for us coming up here with the Club Fit as we're heading through this year? Because as Kim said in the very beginning, this isn't a 60-day challenge. This is an 80-year challenge or longer. You know, shoot, by the time I get to 80, there should be enough stuff to replace all the stuff that's not working. We should get to 200. You know, I don't know if I want to be around that long, but we'll find out. You know, but the one, it's like, you know, bionic bodies, right? But the one thing I can tell you is the one thing we want to do is we want to continue the momentum, right? Things that get in motion tend to stay in motion, right? So we're going to give you two options here today. The first of which I believe is the best option for you, which is to join us for the next challenge, right? So is our April challenge. How many of you are already registered, meaning you purchased your Club Fit kit for April? If you did, put that in their chat box and say, I'm in, I'm registered. I can't wait to do it with you guys. So I'm super excited because I got some momentum going on my side and I don't want to lose this, right? So I want to do it again. I want to go through it again. I want to do more of Kim's workouts because I didn't get a chance to do all of them, right? I know that there's videos that I missed and the videos that I watched and I was like, oh my God, like the cabinets and the cravings and all those other things. And it's like, continuing the education, continuing the process, right? So that's number one, is to join the Club Fit Challenge for April. And that's going to obviously, now you're like, let's go again. Now, here's the thing. As excited as I am that you're doing the challenge, here's what I want. I want you to do it for free. Like, that gets me even more excited. Now, how do we get you getting the challenge for free? Is you get what? 4 customers to join the challenge. Now, here's what's great. These could be existing customers. They don't even have to be new customers. Any 4 customers of yours, personal customers of yours, existing or new, that purchase the Club Fit kit for April, right? So you are going to get your kit back in product credit. So if you get the big kit, plus kit for US and Canada, and you get 4 plus kits, you get the whole thing back, right? If you're just doing the basic kit, all right, so same thing. Now, so 4. So right now, every single person should be focusing on getting 4 new people to come do the challenge with them and say, listen, I just completed my January challenge. Here's what happened for me. And I'm so excited. I'm doing it again. And I want you to do it with me. All right. So I want you to feel the way that I feel after 60 days, you know, and these are questions that you can ask, you know, imagine how that would feel in 60 days from now. If you had, like, what would life be like if you had an abundance of energy and you didn't even know what to do with it? Like, well, I don't even know what that would look like. Well, wouldn't that be cool, right? So listen, do the challenge with us, because I can tell you that's what I've gotten out of the last of this challenge. What we want to do is we want to enroll people in what's possible for them by sharing our story. And that's why we say facts tell, stories sell. It's not because we're trying to sell somebody, because we relate to what's realistic of saying, here's what's happened for me. Here's what's happened for the people around me. Now, at the end of this Zoom, here's what we're going to do here shortly. When I share with you those options, I'm going to have you guys share. I want to hear. We're recording this. We want to hear what's happened for you so far, right? I know we're not done yet. We got one more day. You're like, I'm not even done with my transformation. I get it, right? Some of you are going to wait till like Friday afternoon to take your pictures because you're like that. My super competitive people, I get it. You know, the one thing I want to make sure everybody understands is that the best thing you can do is be in the challenge and get more people to do the challenge with you. So that's simple to do. How do you do it? Log into your back office, go to Club Fit Kits, purchase your Club Fit kit. You're going to get your email, and it's the same thing. Now, when you get your email, welcome to your Club Fit Challenge, there's 2 options. You don't need to recreate. You already have an account. So you just hit log in, and it enrolls you into the April session, right? So, but you have to check out. It's $0, but you still got to check out. So it enrolls you like you're purchasing, because you already purchased from Secret. You don't need to purchase in the app, okay? So that's going to get you into the app and get you into our April challenge. So you can let's run it up and let's do it again. And let's create even more results in the next challenge and get more people to come do it with us. So if you're game and you're ready to do the April challenge, let us know in the chat box that you're ready to do this, guys. So number one. The second option for you guys, which we're going to be introducing here today, is our Club Fit membership. All right. So, and this is something for you to be able to remain a part of the community, because many people were saying, okay, I still want access to the recipes because God knows I didn't do all of them. Right. I want access to the meal plan because God knows I didn't make all those meals. But I still want to be able to have access to those workouts. Right. I want to still have access to the community. I want to be a part of this and want to continue my health journey. So number one recommendation, join the April challenge. Second option, okay, is to join our membership. And one of the things that we went to is we were looking at, what was the right price point and all that. And I went back and forth with this, and Kim said, you know what, I think I'm going to be able to do something even better for you, because instead of just letting you continue to have access to some of the things that are inside of the app, she was like, well, what if I put together a program where once a month, and for the month is I give them people that are continuing in the membership a meal plan for the month. A new meal plan and updated for the month, right? So because in the challenge, you've got your meal plans, and give them something that's relevant for the times, right? So whether it's coming into summer or, whatever it may be. And so I was like, absolutely. And I was like, well, how much do you charge it for your meal plans? And she was like, a lot. If you've ever had somebody that really knows what they're doing, put together meal plans that were a lot. And I was like, well, is there any way that we could not do a lot and do maybe like a little less? And she was like, okay, well, if we get enough people to do the monthly membership and this continues to grow, then this is something that we could probably do on a regular basis. I'm not making you do commitments. Kim is not making any commitments for the future. She's making a commitment for April. But if we do this well, I think we can continue to do this if we grow the membership base for us. So what we've done is that I talked to you guys a little bit about what that price point would be, somewhere between $5 to $10. And so we landed on including the meal plan recipe for April. If you want to continue to use the app, access to the community, use your workouts, get access to all basically the details of the program you currently have, keep tracking your progress, be a part of the community with us for only $7.99 a month. That's it. $7.99 a month, and you're going to get the meal plan and the updates. So Kim, do you want to talk to us a little bit about this? Because I know that this is something that has been a big part of your baby and how you've created these programs for continuous results and success. And then we're going to show them how they can make the choice to join the Club Fit April Challenge, which, by the way, you don't need to do both. You don't need to be in the monthly membership if you join the April Challenge. I think you guys got that. And then also how to be able to join our membership. We'll share with them that.
Yeah, so you guys, the membership is so exciting, and it is something that I wanted everybody to be able to do. So we made it really, really affordable, and Jesse's being super modest because I may or may not freak out every now and again, because my biggest downfall is that I love to give content. I want to load you guys up with motivational stuff, whether that's meal plans, new workouts, trackers, planners, recipe books. The goal with staying on this journey is to share content to stay motivated. So, in reality, if you guys just had that 8-week program for a long time, you would still have a lot to work on. But it's just fun to get new content. It's fun to have new stuff, new recipes, something to look forward to every single month. So as we continue to grow and we get in that community, and you guys will learn too that supporting everybody that you bring into the challenge is what makes you successful. The most successful clients that I had on The Biggest Loser were those that continue to go teach and continue to stay in it and help others do what they did. So I want you guys to really stay a part of that community, and also to let me know what you want. As a matter of fact, you guys, I want to know, write in the comments if you want more monthly workouts. Just give me a yes, or if you're not interested in those, just honestly, be honest, just say no. Just let me know if that's something, because that's, obviously I don't have a professional studio. I'm not recording professionally. So it's a lot when I'm my own sound girl, my own mic girl, my own lighting girl, my own everything. So, but let me know if that's something that you guys are using. And I think the community can really grow and be something strong and motivating. Okay. And also, if there's something that you didn't see in the program that you want to see, I would love to know. Also, the journal, I've included a new journal in the April membership area. So really, that's about it, Jesse. I think you summed it all up really well.
Yeah. So guys, so very, very, very simple. Here is your task. You're going to go submit your results, right? So pretty simple to do. Second thing that you're going to do is you're going to decide if you're going to do your April challenge and do that with us, or you're going to subscribe to the Club Fit membership. So here's how you subscribe to your Club Fit membership. Very simple. Clubfitmembership.com. What? I know. We're trying to make it simple for you guys. So we're trying to make it simple. Now, when you go to clubfitmembership.com, what's going to happen is it's going to take you to this type of a screen, right? So it's going to take you here just so you guys can see this, right? Clubfitmembership.com. You are already have an account, so you don't need to create an account. So do you see there down there at the bottom where it says log in? You're going to go click on that and you're going to hit log in. When you put in your email and your password, the same that you have for your app, the same that you log in, the next screen is it's going to show you the option to subscribe to the Club Fit VIP membership, which is a monthly subscription. So what happens is this, it's very similar. You pay for Netflix, you can watch Netflix. You don't pay for Netflix, you can't log in for Netflix. It's, so if you pay for the membership, you can log into the app and get access to everything in the community and get access to all the programs and all that stuff. If you don't, that stuff will disappear, right? It's pretty straightforward. So you can't miss out on it. So the thing that we want you guys to do now is this, is we want to make sure that you stay a part of the community, but more importantly, that you stay a part of the club and keeping the momentum going. Here's the thing I can tell you guys is I think that the greatest way that we can show our appreciation for what we've gotten from this program is to go get more people to come do it with us, right? I mean, that's the greatest benefit that we can give, and how amazing it feels to know that you made a difference in someone's life because it just introduced them to a challenge. But I want you to think about like the results that people have had from getting on these products, from, the results that people had from being a part of this community. There are people that literally did the Club Fit program, didn't work out at all, but feel like they're like, this was the best thing I've ever done for myself. And that's what we're looking to do, whether it's all the different avenues of the aspects of the education and everything that we're getting through this. So I need your help. And it's very rare, you know me, like I'm not one to ask, I'm going to give. I'm going to ask, so here's the thing. We need your help to get this next challenge, April challenge, to be the biggest challenge that we have ever done, and particularly with new people. We want to get new challengers. We want to get new participants. We want to get new members. We want to get new agents that have never participated in the program. Obviously, I want all of you in there, but I don't want just that. I want new people that are going like, that have never taken recovery in their life. I want some people that have never taken, or maybe even never been a part of a challenge or a program, to get into this and experience what true community can be like, and especially in an area of life. So here's what we want to do before we close out here today is we want to hear from you. So this is an opportunity to share. Don't be bashful. All right. So I want you to boast a little bit. This is a safe space for boasting. All right. So, and proud of yourself for the things that you did. And here's how you do it. If you go down into Zoom into that reaction section, there's a little button there that says reactions where you can put thumbs up or hearts. There's a little thing that says hand raise. If you click on that, it'll raise your hand. And then when you do that, I'm going to call on you. When I call on you, just unmute and share with us some good stuff or anything that you want to share with Kim that you're excited about from the program. So Courtney, you are first, girl. Talk to us.
Hi, everybody. My name is Courtney Siebold from San Antonio, Texas. Can you see me and hear me?
Yeah.
So I was fortunate enough to join the Club Fit Challenge back in March of last year after getting to a weight that was seriously taking everything out of my life to the worst. I started with Kim's detox, and today is 324 that I have been continuous in not only the Club Fit workouts, but in the Club Fit meal plans and getting a gallon of water today. In the first phase, I lost 12 pounds, but now I'm 40 pounds lighter and healthier than I've ever been before.
That is amazing.
Still going.
Congratulations. That is amazing. So we're so proud of you, girl. And thank you for being part of the community. I can't wait to see you in the April challenge because we're going to keep this thing going. So Shar, talk to us, girl. Are you on the road still or are you somewhere safe?
No, I'm somewhere safe. Get excited. Thank you, Jesse. Okay, Courtney is my hero. I just want to say, I always look forward to her information in the app. Congrats, girlfriend. You know, for me, this is my background, health, fitness, wellness, and medicine. But what many of you may not know is it actually started for me when we launched up at Circa in Vegas. I was just a couple of weeks out of a brain tumor that literally had killed me. And it reminded me when we did that first little impromptu challenge that is nothing like the awesomeness we have today. It reminded me of who I was and what was capable of the human body. And so from that time, I'm in my mid 50s, and I am the leanest I have been since I was training for the Olympics. Kim, thank you for reminding us that things are simple. I had to relearn some things, even though this has been my whole career. And so now I used to be a women's size 14, 16. I'm now down to a women's size 6, training for a competition. And I have amazing, amazing results with my own patients and clients. And I'm working on that Get Fit for Free to bring some new people in. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Kim. I love you all, family.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I love that story.
Awesome. Congratulations. All right. Next, we got Deborah. Talk to us, girl.
Hey, everybody. I'm Deborah Carter from Plano, Texas. And I just want everybody to know I am so excited. Did I lose a lot of weight? No, I did not. But the little that I lost is a plus for me, because ever since I had a hysterectomy back some years ago, I've been on a constant uphill climb, and now it's a decline. But what I'm really excited about was my blood tests, my blood work that I got back. My doctor's notes to me today was my sugar levels have went the opposite way. I am no longer pre-diabetic. And so with this challenge, it has turned everything around for me. And I'm so excited. And I did sign up for the April. I have not gotten my welcome letter yet, but I signed up the day after I got back from Playbook. So I hope that I'm looking, if I don't get it, I'll be contacting you guys, because I want to start April 1st.
You got it, girl. So by the way, if you missed something from us, clubfit@clubfitchallenge.com. Send us an email. You should have already gotten it. So if it went to spam or it went somewhere, clubfit@clubfitchallenge.com. You should get the email the next business day, just so you guys know. So it's 24 hours, between 24 hours the next business day. If you don't get it within 24 hours, send us an email so we make sure that we get you your link to register for your challenge, right? So
okay.
It goes for any of your customers. They should get their email from Club Fit the next business day. If it's not there, just email us and we'll make sure we get them their link so they can enroll for the challenge. So that's awesome. Let's keep
And
it.
Deborah, you literally gave me chills when you said that. You are so on the right path with switching those blood sugar numbers. It's all going to be good news from here. So keep it up with that blood work.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's right. I'm excited. That's exciting. So guys, and here's the thing. How many people out there are that are out there like Deborah that have been on an uphill climb, that have been going in the wrong direction, that feel like there's no hope, or there is no way out, or there is no, like this is going to be my life now. And what we want to do is we want to get people out of resign and cynicism and resignation. And we want to get them into hope and possibility and a future that's pulling them forward instead of pain that's just pushing them somewhere. So like this is, I love it. So Sharon, talk to us, girl.
Hey, I just want to say I love the app. I know I haven't been as active in the community in the last while, but I have kept, things going. I love your workouts, Kim, because they can be done literally anywhere. Atlanta, I thought it was going to be light with no mats, no weights. No. So we know that we get a great workout. I tried some recipes. I am not a cook, I'll be honest, but I love the recipes. So I'm so glad that we're continuing this so that I want to try more recipes and keep accountable, because otherwise I know I'll fall back where I was. So I'm so happy that we're continuing this. And so people are watching and they'll be joining.
Yes, let's give them something to talk about, and
that's right.
Let's give them something to join. So that's awesome. So Gwen, talk to us, girl.
Yes, Jesse, thank you for letting me speak. I just wanted to say, piggybacking with Shar, when I started the original Club Secret, and you wouldn't believe that I didn't know, never did supplements or anything like that, but I already was diagnosed with the diabetes. So I didn't even take my before pictures seriously. I was just like, I'm going to try this. And then Travis just said, well, just start out with the packet that's simply Health Made Simple. And I said, yeah, made simple. Right. And that's what I did. And it's a 2 years later, my blood sugars have gone down. I'm down almost 60 pounds. I have energy out the roof, and I'm 66 years young this year, and I'm keeping on with Club Fit. I got someone enrolled in the challenge for this time, and I'm still seeking to get my 4 and get back in the challenge.
Oh, I love it. Oh, congratulations.
Love Secret.
Oh, thank you so much. We love it. And, quit saying, and sending you love here, Travis, brother. We appreciate you and everything that you have done and imparted on it. I can tell you, for those of you guys that don't know, unfortunately, we lost an incredible human too early. And many of you guys have had an opportunity to know Travis just a whole lot longer than I got a chance to know him over these last couple of years. But I was really fortunate to spend some time with him when he was here at my house just a couple of months ago, and sang him the most ridiculous birthday message on his birthday that I swear he probably fell over laughing about. And I'm glad that no one else will hear it. But in any event, Travis would always be like, come on, baby. And, and I love how Eric Grzybowski talked about that legends don't die, they become logos. And I literally wear my Travis Just t-shirt that says, come on, baby. And I can't even tell you how many times I have been in the gym and I literally want to stop. And I think to myself, and I hear Travis being like, come on, baby, one more, you got this. And it just and so he is with us for sure. And if you guys don't know, Travis and Brittany are the ones that chose the name Club Fit. I gave them a list of names, and they were the ones that actually landed on this with Whitney Great when they were asking her. So we're definitely building this in that honor and then in that spirit for sure. So all right, let's keep it going. We got a couple more here. So before we hit to the top of the hour here on our next Zoom, Delicia Smith. Did I pronounce that correctly? I hope I got that right.
It's Delicia.
Delicia, not even close. Yeah. But I got you next time, girl. I promise.
That's okay. I just want to first thank everybody just for participating. It's a big thrill to go through my first one. I have lost about 6 to 7 pounds, and I was at a plateau. The reason being, I became a vegetarian about 2 years ago, so I was like 175, and I got down to that 149, 150, and it stopped. So with this challenge, I was able to come down to like 143. And most of all, the last 2 Sundays, I wore 2 skirts that's been hidden in my closet because I could not zip them up nowhere near there. And I've been too excited, snapping my fingers and doing a little dance. But it was amazing to get in those skirts. Therefore, I know I lost the inches. I don't even know what those measurements are, but I know my clothing is totally different. My family is recognizing, everybody's happy. I'm happy.
That's awesome. Congratulations, girl. So amazing. Kurt, what's going on, my boss? So talk to me.
Awesome. What's up, everybody? My name is Kurt Zebus. I am 31 tomorrow, and I'm in the best shape of my life right now because of Secret, but more specifically because of this program. I personally got involved. I'm just going to be honest. I got involved because I thought Kim Lyons was cute. Okay. I was like, you know what? If I get to meet this woman, then let's go. Hey, different choice for different folks. I got to meet Kim. She's awesome. She's amazing. But no, I got involved and, I had a weight gain goal. I didn't gain weight because that's harder than I thought, but I lost a lot of not a lot, but I lost fat and replaced that fat with muscle. And my before and after pictures are absolutely incredible. I can't wait to share it with you guys. I can't wait to share it with the community as a whole, on a broader level. And it's just been an absolute incredible journey. I've learned a lot. Something that Kim has gotten me to do religiously now is I drink a glass of water every time I wake up now, and then every time right before I go to bed. So with that being said, I love this community. I love you, Jesse. Thank you so much, Kim. And I can't wait to see everybody else on the next Club Fit Challenge.
Absolutely. Listen, Kim, that's what I'm doing. I'm going after 8-year-olds and be like, listen, I can introduce you. So,
well, maybe we should start a weight gain program. It is possible. I know all the ladies are out there just going, oh, really?
Sorry.
Protein, my friend, protein too, but I love the water. You guys, all the small wins add up so much more than you can imagine. And, I just want to go back to on some of the other things. You guys, get your blood work, because we all tend to focus on the number on the scale because it's right there in front of us and it's so easy. Do the numbers in the blood work, because you guys will be so happy. Those will have so much more meaning. And I won't go off on a tangent here, but so many people have to know their why before they get started. And I'm like, forget the why, because when you get started, the why is going to define itself. When you start all of a sudden going, why? Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that was possible. That's why. There are things that will happen here that are going to be so much bigger than the scale. And hearing clothes fit, inches gone, blood sugar down, new habits that are just forming. This is what it's all about. So keep it going. I'm so excited for you guys. I love hearing all this.
NSVs, non-scale victories, I'm telling you. So it's amazing. All right, Rasmus, give it to us. You're my last guy with a hand raised, so you're probably bringing us home here, buddy. So I'll make it.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, thank you for staying awake. What time is it?
It's 1:55 in Sweden now.
Oh my God, amazing.
So I'm Rasmus, and I am a biker. And when I started this training, I couldn't bike up the hill to the grocery store. So today I biked 73 kilometers, and under I think it was around 3 hours and 40 minutes. So, and I do this 3 times a week, and do 2 trains with Kim's videos. For this is my 4th competition in with Club Fit. So I love it. It's so fun.
And you also said is 10 kilos down, is that right?
Yeah. Today I started at 120 kilos. Now I'm 109.9 kilos down.
Wow, that's incredible. And for those of you guys that don't know, kilos is a part of the metric system, which is actually much smarter than our weird imperial system that we follow, which the whole world should be on, by the way. But it's almost 20 pounds. Man, that is a lot, my friend. So
yeah,
congratulations.
That's a lot.
Congratulations.
I was in the winter. I'm sitting down on the computer much. There is snow and everything, so I don't have the weather for go out and biking.
Yeah,
but I have indoor biking.
Amazing.
So now I'm so tired after doing this challenge. So I need maybe 2 weeks to relax before I can train again. My legs are so tired.
Well, guys, one of the things that's important, you getting out there and moving, and Kim talked it. Sitting is the new smoking. I don't know if you guys know this. All right, sitting is the new smoking. Smoking used to be a thing. Today it's sitting. We're sitting in front of our computers, sitting in front of our phones. We're hunched over. So sitting. So we got to get out there and get moving. I know this has been incredible for me. So, and I told you guys this before. I'm not a coach in this. I'm not an expert in this. I'm a participant just like you guys. I'm going through this. I've got my own things I've been dealing with my whole life, and looking to get better results with. And the biggest thing for me is consistency. And the consistency, the way that I know is accountability and community, and having you guys a part of this, and knowing that it's like, when I know people are watching, and I know that, right? So here's the thing. Again, make this request: April challenge. Join the April challenge. Do the April challenge with us, right? So do the April challenge with us, And more importantly, go get 4 people to do it with it so you get to do it for free, right? So that's like, that's not like a no-brainer. That's for people with a brain. That makes sense. Like, you know, so, but the second thing is, if you're at a minimum, get into our Club Fit membership so that way you can continue to be a part of it and use all the incredible things inside of the program. So Kim, any final words here before we wrap up here today and we meet everybody back inside of our app to continue the momentum going?
Yeah, you know, one last thing, you guys, and I said it at the beginning of the program and I'll say it again. We don't have control over a lot of things in this world, but we have total control over how much we move our body and what we eat. So don't take that for granted. Let's go full force and do the best that we can to make our bodies as healthy as they can be.
So I'm so proud of you guys. Thank you for being on this journey with me. And let's go make April our biggest challenge yet. And in the right fashion here, let's sign off and let us know how excited you are about wrapping up your January challenge and getting into your April challenge. So let's give Kim some love here. Thank you so much for being with us, and have an incredible Wednesday. And we'll see you guys with all the posts. I can't wait to see all of your posts tomorrow inside. So share those results with us inside the app. If you feel comfortable sharing them socially, please do so. But let's send some love. So unmute here. We want to hear you. So talk.
Thanks so much. Really
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kim and Dad.
Thank you. You guys are amazing.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, joy.
You know that was joy, right?
Every day is, if you want it to be.
It is. Well, listen, it's oh, we love you guys. We'll see you. Club Fit
Truly
Submit.
grateful for you all.
Club Fit Submit, Club Fit Leadership, Club Fit Challenge. Let's go, baby.
Thank you.